Elizabeth Walker. Thank you so much for considering me as an applicant for one of the math teaching positions in the Zeeland School District. I'm so motivated to be in the Zeeland School District. Ever since I did my student teaching in 2014, I absolutely fell in love with the school system there. And I've been looking for an opportunity to get my foot in the door at Zeeland ever since 2014. Some things that set me apart as an educator is that I am incredibly caring about the students and building those student relationships. What that means for me is the kids need to trust and respect me and look at my classroom as a safe space. Math can be a really vulnerable subject for some kids because it can be really hard. And they need to feel safe to be able to make those mistakes and learn in order to move forward into the next grade level. And so that is a huge thing that I value and work on at the beginning of the year and throughout the entire year. Other things that set me apart from other candidates is my value of collaboration. Ever since I started my teaching job at West Michigan Aviation Academy, I hit the ground running with collaborating with the other math department members, even if they didn't teach my subject areas, to talk to them about, okay, I'm teaching Algebra 1, so I'm going to talk to the pre-algebra teacher and figure out what experiences did they have before me. Or I'm going to talk to the Algebra 2 teacher to figure out what experiences are they going to be headed towards, and I need to make sure that they're prepared for. I also recognize the need to collaborate with the special ed department. Students with IEPs need to make sure that I am giving them the teaching experience that's going to work best for them. And so if that's extended time, if that's figuring out that maybe in the classroom isn't best for taking their test, or maybe they're better at verbally explaining versus writing the math process down. Also needing to collaborate with the English language instructors. We have students, or I have had students that barely speak any English, and then to students that are exited out of the English language program because they have worked so hard and are now pretty proficient in English. But still collaborating with them to say, I have one of your students and they're really struggling with this. Could it be a language piece that maybe I'm not seeing? And so all of this collaboration really works together to make sure that my math practice is meeting the needs of all students. And when I collaborate with some of those special support areas, it doesn't just benefit the EL kids or just the IEP students or the 504 students. It benefits everybody. Because even though maybe a student doesn't have an IEP, maybe I come up with a new strategy that's going to work for others. And I think that that's just a great thing. The other thing that sets me apart is just my passion. I absolutely love teaching and specifically math. I think math is so awesome. It's great to see the students learn something new that maybe was really difficult for them, and then to praise them for that, to say, hey, this was really hard for you, and look it, you did it, like you figured it out, and that's great. And I love sharing those things home as well, to say, your son or daughter, they answered a question in class, and they haven't answered a question all year. Isn't that awesome? Aren't you so proud? So I just love sending those bragging emails to say, we had this really awesome success in class today. Also, math teaches the students so much more than just the numbers. It teaches them about perseverance themselves because, math can be really hard. And even if a student is really proficient at math, they can still struggle. And teaching them how to not give up or to approach a problem from a different perspective, it's just really great. And I love being the facilitator of that and just watching the students grow from beginning of the year to end of the year, and how the math has really changed their perspective on some things because of just all of those underlying pieces that mathematics can teach the students. Thank you so much for listening. I hope to hear a call from you for a face-to-face interview. If not, just thank you again for the consideration and for watching this video and taking the time to do it. Have a wonderful day.